Hello all my beautiful angels, welcome back to my channel. Happy Friday, it's me, your girl Shyla, here with another video. I hope that you guys all had an amazing week. I hope that you're ready to have an amazing weekend. I haven't really done a whole lot this week. Actually, I did go out, I got dressed up, I actually put on my business clothes and I looked for a job this week. It's the first time that I had actually been in businessy type clothes in the longest time, and it actually felt good to actually be out there and actually trying to like look for work as opposed to sitting around the house, because of those of you who don't know, I haven't worked since like last August because I was prepping for surgery and I knew it was coming. I knew I was gonna have to take time off, so I just took the time off, concentrated on myself, did some traveling, etc., etc. So I got back out there this week and I actually did some stuff and it felt good to do, and that's a story for another time. Maybe I'll do a life update video about it. Anyway, because I got some stuff going on. Anyway, this week's video, today's video, I'm saying this week, but we have two this week. This video was actually one that I asked a questionnaire on my Instagram, and one of the answers on the questionnaire was because I had asked everybody what type of videos they wanted to see, and one of the responses was what supplements that I use. So I don't use a ton of supplements. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, because I have a whole pile of them here, I do actually use more than I thought I did. I'm going to try to make this quick. I'll definitely make this quick, but I'm going to go over supplements, and it's going to kind of be like a review between the two main supplement companies that I use, which is Women's Best and EHP Labs. But before we get going, before we get all into that, let's take a second, like the video, subscribe to the channel, it helps out a lot. Also, don't forget to hit the little bell button down below, that way you're notified whenever I post a new video. If you're new here, I post every Monday, every Friday, occasionally on Wednesdays. Sometimes life does get in the way, and with the bell button turned on, you will be notified whenever I do post a new video. And if you're a returning subscriber, as usual, I appreciate every single one of you. Also, don't forget to check out my Instagram. I post there every day. I post questions, I post polls. That's what this video came from, was a little questionnaire on Instagram. So make sure you're following me down there. That way we can have a little relationship. Just don't be creepy, please. I don't like it. And also don't forget to check out my Poshmark. I am constantly posting new stuff on my Poshmark. That way you are notified. That way you can see whenever I post new stuff. A lot of stuff from my try-ons that I don't wear is always posted in there. So we are going to jump right into this. The first thing that I want to talk about, this is actually one of the things that I do. We're going to start off with weight loss. This is one of the things that I take, one of the supplements I take for weight loss. And this is from EHP Labs, and this is their Oxy Shred and their L-acetyl, or their acetyl L-carnitine. The Oxy Shred is a thermogenic burner, which helps burn fat. You take it in the morning, you take it in the night. I like it because it's just a drink. I've been taking this for a while. I do notice that if you take it for a long period of time, your body kind of gets used to it. It doesn't seem like it's working as well. So what I like to do on it is I like to take it for a few months and then take like a month off of it and then restart doing it again. And the L-acetyl carnitine, and I pulled up their little website here. That way I can tell you exactly what it does, because I don't exactly know. It's a naturally occurring amino acid that promotes the transportation of free fatty acids into the mitochondria, where they're burned off as energy. So what you do is you take some of this and then you just take a scoop of this and toss it in there with each serving that you do. Really easy. On days that you work out, you take it twice a day, once in the morning, once at night, and then on your off days, you take it once a day. I really like it. It's very similar. They have several different flavors. My favorite is the kiwi strawberry. Occasionally they come out with flavors that are like special limited editions. Like they had a like a rainbow candy one last year that was really, really good, but it was limited edition. Women's Best has something similar. They have their burner pills, which I assume do probably the same thing. I've tried these. I don't really like them as much. It's probably just personal preference. I'm sure they do the same thing. And the reason I don't like them is because I really don't like taking pills. I take enough pills with my hormones. Thankfully, I don't have to take as many anymore because I don't have to take the testosterone blockers. But these are some pretty big ass pills. And I think it's easier just to take, you're supposed to take these like, you're supposed to take them with like food, like one capsule at breakfast, one capsule at lunch, and one capsule in the afternoon. I find that that one's just easier, and it's a good way to get in your water because you're drinking it in the fluid. You take it once in the morning when you wake up, and then you're taking it once in the afternoon before 5 o'clock, which makes it really easy. Those are a couple of my secrets for weight loss. And then I also take these, and I know I just said I don't like pills, but I don't take these every day. This is from EHP Labs, and this is a deep sleep fat burner, which is Oxy REM. And sometimes I take these if I'm having trouble sleeping, because these kind of make you drowsy, and you're supposed to take these about a half hour before bed. They're supposed to promote fat burn while you're and your REM sleep cycle, which is actually really nice. I don't really know what's in it. I don't really know. I mean, it's got the list of stuff, but I don't know what this stuff is. I don't know if it necessarily works, but I do notice that the nights that I do take it, I definitely feel like I am in a deeper sleep waking up in the morning, if that makes sense to you. So definitely one of the things, I have them, I don't take them all the time. I maybe take them once a week while I'm working out and working on losing weight, etc., etc. So that is my stuff that I take for weight loss. Now I am going to get into my supplements that I take for my working out, and obviously that's going to be my BCAA aminos. And the BCAA aminos, if you don't know, they help rehydrate your muscles and help keep you hydrated. They're better. I feel like they're better. I feel like they help keep me more hydrated when I work out as opposed to just plain water. Obviously, you don't have to take any of this. A lot of people don't take anything. This is just some of the stuff that I take. And I have two different ones that I take, which is, and this I prefer the Women's Best, is the Amino Energy and the BCAA Aminos. I've tried pre-workouts before from Women's Best. I really don't like pre-workouts. I know everybody has a pre-workout, which is supposed to help give you extra energy. I don't like it because I feel like it makes me kind of jittery and shaky. So I like to get the amino and energy mixed together, because I don't get that shaky feeling when I take it. It's already mixed together in one delicious drink. They have a ton of different flavors for it. And when I'm working out in the mornings for my morning workout, I generally use these because I do a fasted workout, and I feel like this gives me extra energy for my workout. They have my two favorites are the Conquer Grape and the Fruit Fusion. They're so delicious. I love the grape flavor. Makes me feel so good and happy. And I also mix in with that when I work out, and I only do this on my lower body days, which is my leg days and my glute days, is I put in a scoop of creatine to help promote extra muscle growth, help build your muscles. Even if you are bigger, it does pay to do, it does pay to start working some weight training into your workouts. Like I've said many times, I started with just cardio till I lost like my first 50 pounds, and then I added in my weights, because it does help to add the weights in there, because it will help you, your muscle will help you burn calories. The more muscle you build will help eat the calories. Now, obviously, EHP Labs does have their own BCAAs, the Beyond BCAAs, which are good. I took these for a long time before I started drinking Women's Best, and it's kind of personal preference. I feel like the Women's Best has a sweeter flavor, and for BCAA aminos, I kind of like to have more of a sweeter flavor than this. This isn't nearly as sweet. So if you try these, if you don't like as sweet of a flavor in your BCAAs and you don't want it to taste as sweet, you might like the BCAAs from EHP Labs better if you decide you want to use one of these. I've tried them. I don't remember which one my favorite was. I haven't taken them in a long time. Also, little pro tip for your BCAAs, if you've never tried it, try putting with your little shaker, try filling it up with the water and the BCAAs, and then try adding ice to it and making it cold for your workout. It completely changes it is. I mean, it is life-changing. I actually saw Gabby Shea doing that, and then I tried it, and I was like, oh my God, that is like the best thing ever, because it stays cold the entire time for your workout. It tastes like so much better than, as it starts to get warm when you're working out. Anyway, I'm rambling. The last thing that I have for you guys is protein, and I don't really take a lot of protein because I eat a lot of protein. I don't really like the taste of proteins, but when I'm getting into my protein, there's a couple different ones I have. I have the Women's Best Fit Whey that I take, and then also there's the EHP Labs Oxy Whey, which I've tried before. I feel like for protein shakes, which is opposite my thoughts on the BCAAs, I like my protein shakes to not be as sweet. And I feel like the Women's Best protein isn't as sweet as the EHP Labs. Like this EHP Labs strawberry milkshake, this literally tastes like a strawberry milkshake. It is so good. But it's like really, really sweet, and I don't like it nearly as sweet for proteins. And my protein shakes I like to mix with, I don't like to mix my protein shakes with water because I feel like it has a weird taste to it. So I use cashew milk for it because That's kind of what I use for my healthy milk instead of regular milk. I feel like it tastes better. I don't like the consistency of almond milk or soy milk. I think it's a little thick for me. So I actually like cashew milk. And what I do is when I do take a protein shake is I generally mix it with L-glutamine, which is an amino acid that helps promote muscle regeneration. I toss a scoop of that in there with it. It's obviously not necessary, but anything that gives me extra muscle regeneration. And I don't know if they have this flavor anymore. This is my favorite flavor of the Women's Best Fitway, which was the unicorn flavor, which was strawberry vanilla. I actually ordered a few of these, so I actually have some brand new packs of them, which makes me happy because I don't know if they make it anymore. But if they don't make it anymore, a good one to try is they have like a chocolate peanut butter fusion. These fusion ones they have, because they have a few of them, like a peanut butter marshmallow and a couple other flavors like that. These fusion ones are actually really, really good. This is my second favorite one, this chocolate peanut butter fusion. It's quite delicious. So those are what I take for protein shakes and protein drinks. And then for like protein snacks, I do like my favorite protein bars are the Women's Best. I don't have one in here, but I do have videos of me testing them. I'll link it right up here of me trying them. The Women's Best protein bars are by far my favorite for protein bars out of all of them out there. And the only other thing that I occasionally take, which I don't even know if they sell anymore because I haven't been on the website, is the Women's Best True Beauty collagen drink for skin, nails, and hair in the mango flavor. I don't know if this actually works, to be honest with you, but if you're one of those people like me and you're working on getting your water in and you don't like to just drink water all day because it gets kind of boring, you know, it's nice to mix something like this in, which is, you know, doesn't hurt to drink it with the other stuff, and who knows if it works, but if it does and helps give me shinier hair and nicer nails and helps keep my nails strong, whatever, I'll drink that and it'll help me get some water in. And it tastes good because it's this mango flavor. It only comes with one flavor. If they still have it, you might want to try it. It is really good. Also with the BCAAs, you know, if you just want something to drink throughout the day that tastes good, you can just grab some BCAAs, toss them in some water. It's a good way to get your water. And obviously not the BCAA Energy, not that one, but the regular BCAAs, you know, it doesn't hurt to have a couple of these a day. And actually, I make a really, really good, what I call my recovery green smoothie that has BCAAs in it. It's like a tropical flavor. Maybe I'll make a little Instagram video for how I make that for you guys. So if you're not following my Instagram, you should start following me because maybe I'll post that next week. I'll get some stuff at the store and I'll make one. Now that I have my kitchen unpacked, I unpacked it today, which is why part of the reason I made this video was it gave me incentive to unpack my kitchen for my move. Other than that, that is all the supplements that I personally take. It is all personal preference. Obviously, you don't have to take any supplements to see results or anything like that. This is just my stuff that I take. If you have any questions about supplements, or you know, the only other supplement company that I use is Shreds, and I had a really bad experience with them and I will never use them again, and I don't suggest them to anyone. But there's a lot of supplement companies out there, a lot of ones that I've never used before, but these are just the two that I go with. If you have any questions, please leave them down below and I will do my best to answer them. I actually have a discount code for you for EHP Labs, which isn't mine. It is Elizabeth Sachs's, but I'm going to put it down there, her link, because it saves you a little bit of money and I think it helps her out too. I don't have one for Women's Best. It's really hard to get discount codes for Women's Best, but I do have the one for EHP Labs from Elizabeth Sachs that I will link down below. Other than that, I hope you guys have a good weekend. Don't do anything that I wouldn't do, and I will see you back Monday with another video. Love you all.